Hey Planet Poke people, what's going on? It's me, Gen Z, with a brand new walkthrough. Pokemon Conquest. Now, a couple of months back, I had played this game actually in Japanese when it was still called Nobunaga's Ambition, and it's all on my channel, so if you guys ever get the urge to see what warlord comes next, you could check out my channel at Spongmario. All that description info is clickable and good. But I have been doing walkthroughs for years now, and it's high time we do a little something different in the Pokemon genre. This is a turn-based strategy game, sure, but it's far different from anything you've experienced before. The Ransei region, a land of Pokemon and warriors, and the ties that bind them. Conquer all 17 kingdoms, and the legend of Ransei will be reborn. Become a warlord. Link with Pokemon. And let the battle begin! The Kingdom of Aurora. This is our domain. So, this is Aurora's new warlord? Huh! Hey, is that an Eevee? That's a Pokemon you don't usually see around here, Uh-oh. Trouble from the north. Egad! Hey you're Gen Z, right? Aurora's new warlord? We're from Ignis. That's the kingdom next to this one. And we've come to challenge you to a battle. Oh no. So as soon as we start the game, we need to defend our turf. We need to hold our territory firm so that we don't lose our only kingdom, Aurora. Yup, this is far different than any game you've played before in the Pokemon franchise. You're not going to a professor calmly getting some nice elemental starter. No, you're being thrown into the thick of it. The thick of war. You are a warlord in this game, and the idea is to conquer as many regions as possible. The reason of which I'll leave to the game's narration. So let's go over the mechanics of battle, because since this is not a traditional Pokemon game, in the sense of there's moves to pick and you're not really doing a whole lot of movement on the field, this game is all about movement. It's almost could be compared to a Pokemon chess game in a way, because you've got these spaces, you've got a limited amount of movement dependent upon what Pokemon you have. So Jigglypuff, for example, probably goes a lot farther than a Walrein would, because Walrein is big, blubbery, fat, and slow. So he can't really go far, but he's got a wide-ranged attack, Blizzard. And that's something pretty different that you'll have to take note of quickly if you are to grasp victory in all your matches, is that your Pokemon only has one move. Each warlord, each warrior I should say, because I don't know if the girl who has just joined us in this battle is a warlord, or if she's just an assistant. Doesn't even tell us her name, but maybe we'll find out in this episode, let's hope. You can see on the top screen over on the right-hand border there that Jigglypuff has Double Slap, and that's the move it will be stuck with. The only way that you can possibly choose a different move, and it's not really by choice, it's just a matter of evolution, is to do just that. Level up your Pokemon and evolve. The leveling system is not the same. There's not a level 100 that is the max peak to go out towards, but instead you have a strength level. And you can also see that from the top screen as well. Each army has their own strength level, and it diminishes eventually to 0 as each of their Pokemon fall. So it's the strength of your combined Pokemon. And the one that you have the best link with, which is Eevee, gives you some benefits. And we're going to talk about those benefits throughout the Let's Play, the walkthrough. But see, even here, this mysterious young lady is mentioning that our link with our Eevee is strong. So although we are warlords, we are a peaceful warrior, trying to forge a path of friendship with our Pokemon, all the while kicking ass. Retreated with their tail between their legs back to Ignis. Tell your Ignis army that they're ignorant for ever trying to take Aurora. You're natural in battle, Lord Diogenzi. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Oichi. I've been on a journey with Jigglypuff here. But, if you don't mind, I'd like to join your army, Lord Diogenzi. Would you be willing to have me? Of course I would. Your Jiggle's double slap power is prime for punishment. We will take this entire land, you and me, Oichi. You and your Jiggles and me with my Eevee. Hopefully we can evolve Eevee. That was something that was very perplexing back in the Japanese version. I didn't know how to evolve. The Ransei region. An area inhabited by warriors, those privileged few capable of communicating wordlessly with Pokemon. In Ransei, there is a tale of yore, passed down from generation to generation. If any one warlord can conquer all 17 kingdoms of Ransei, then the Pokemon that created Ransei shall reveal itself. The warriors of the land all believe that this tale is true, indeed. It is what drives them all. And as a result, countless battles are fought for control of the kingdoms in Ransei. Lord Diogenzi, if we are going to help you defend the kingdom of Aurora, then Jigglypuff and I are going to have to become much stronger. But first, let's take a look around the kingdom of Aurora. Yeah, let's take a look. I mean, geez, we jumped into the game and we were automatically thrown into a battle. Didn't even get a chance to look at our new digs that we somehow inherited. I don't know why we're the army or leader, the warlord of Aurora. But maybe they'll fill us in later. Oh, so that's how you got the items. No kidding. You'll have to excuse my astonishment for reading this in English. It's so blissful, and I'm incredibly pleased that the Pokemon Company decided to keep the characters' names as is. Because that was something I really had trouble with when I imported White version back in the day from Japan. I had to relearn all the English names of Pokemon after already learning the Japanese ones. So Minazume was Patrat, Pidove was, oh geez, I don't even know what that one was, but you know, Gamagaroge, that was Seismitoad. So I had to relearn all that, and I still have the Japanese text lingering in my head. But oh, it is so refreshing to see this in my own language. And the game is amazing. I'm going to say that right here, right now. Let's not even waste any time. I will tell you, this game is one of the best Pokemon spin-offs that I've ever played, period. And all the reviews that I've been looking around at online are also very positive as well. This is a fantastic game, highly well programmed, and the battles are fun, challenging, and they really do change every time you enter. You're never really going to enter the same battle twice. You know how they say you can never enter the same stream twice because there's always running water making it a different stream every time because it's water from different areas constantly flowing. Well, warlords are constantly moving around in the Ransei region. People are constantly making new alliances. They're constantly gaining new links with Pokemon in the area. Sometimes there are swarms of Pokemon in the area, kind of similar to how there was in the main RPG. And if you go to that area, you'll be able to find some very rare specimens that can greatly assist your team in taking over. So now we know the true intent, why everyone in Ransei region is warring, and that's a bit of closure for myself. You know, we've just started the game and already I'm satisfied with the answers I'm getting. But I won't spoil it. Oh no, no spoilers within the walkthrough to tell you what's coming up next. All I can say is that we've got quite the battle road ahead. If you thought the 100 mount battle challenge was tough, you ain't seen nothing yet. But that's interesting. The Pokemon that created the Ransei region. A region created by Pokemon, inhabited by Pokemon, but taken over by warlords. Interesting concept. A very cool way to put in regions too, because normally what the Pokemon Company has done in the past is based their regions like Kanto and Johto off of real areas in Japan, or in the case of Unova, New York City. And that's something that you have to deal with, is every time you do something, you make a move, you go into a territory, explore an area, battle someone, you have to wait, you have to skip ahead to another month, but it's not a pestering thing at all. It's just basically a part of the strategy, because as we collect more warriors and we have to train them to have stronger links with their Pokemon, you're going to see it being advantageous to do the most that you can in that turn. I'm DioGenZ, guys, and I'll see you next time for the Ignis Nation Takeover.